Hey, this is Mike Charles again. How are you? Hey, listen, have you ever found yourself struggling to make a goal, to reach a target? I know you've heard about writing down your goals or setting goals or speaking your goals, but you just can't seem to, accomplish those things that you really, really want in life. Well, today I want to tell you a little bit about what I've done and what I've done to achieve some of the goals in my life. And hopefully this will help you. Before I do that, let me tell you a story. One time there was a guy that he achieved a goal and he was real happy with it and everything was going fine and everybody around him was doing well and he was doing well and then what happened one day the goal that he had, he lost it. He done a few things that were not okay. He didn't really, injure anyone or anything like that, but he just didn't, follow the rules or follow things that were given to him to do in a timely manner. And the thing that he so longed for, that he thought that he achieved in his life, he lost that. So he spent the next 7 years just wandering around, feeling sorry for himself, taking little odd jobs here and there. He lost all of his friends. He barely kept his family together. He lost the house he was living in. He lost all kinds of money and almost went on welfare. He filed bankruptcy. But through all of that, he had this dream. He had this goal. He said, "You know what? I'm going to get that thing back." And he just said it. He just said, "I don't know how. I don't know when and where, but I'm going to get it back." So you know what he did? He went to work. He started reading and studying and praying and working hard and speaking his goals and writing down his goals and checking up on his progress and getting around people who inspired him, people who would not talk down to him. And guess what? One day he got the thing back that he lost before. And he was so happy because finally he could begin living his life again. So the point of the story is, your attitude and persistence, they can go hand in hand. If you have a bad attitude or you're around negative people, I tell you, maybe check your surroundings. Maybe that's one of the reasons why you can't or haven't achieved some of your goals. Your attitude is real important. But more so, what's important than that is who you surround yourself with. Who do you listen to? Who's putting thoughts into your mind? Who's programming your thoughts? It has to be more than television. Television does nothing positive for you. It's all about selling things, buying things, making you wish you had certain things. And a lot of times people go watch TV to escape reality. It does nothing for inspirations or helping you to get your goal. If it does anything, it does very little. So what I'm here to tell you is that A, your attitude has a lot to do with one of the reasons why you haven't achieved some of your goals in life. And B, you might want to look at your persistency. You have to remain persistent on a given target. Let me tell you something. Uh, a good friend of mine named Marvin Golden said something that's real important. He said something that I'll never forget. He says that, and he got this from the Bible in Genesis chapter 1, basically, where he talks about what God created, the heavens and the earth. And he said that destruction follows intention. Now, what does that mean? And when first heard that, I was like, what the heck does that mean? What does destruction follow intentions mean? Well, if you read Genesis and you really study it, you can see in the Bible how when God created the earth, it was his intention was to create the earth. And what happened? That was destruction. That was he had created out of nothing. And basically, whenever you have a desire to create something, you're going to have opposition. It's not just going to go very easy. So the point of the matter is, if you have a goal, just remember it's going to be difficult because that's your intention. And what follows intention immediately? Destruction. Whenever you intend to do something, just expect it. You're going to have destruction. You're going to have opposition. But the key to it is persist. Keep on going. Keep on believing in yourself. Keep on doing. Even if you see nothing happen, it's happening on the inside when no one can see it. And if you keep on at it, you'll reach those goals. Now, a good book that will help you out, I think, a lot about that is this book right here. This is a book that I read, and I want you to take a look at it. It's called Attitude is Everything. And it's not a large book, but it talks about how important attitude is to being persistent. So if you have a goal and you really want to achieve that, really get a good attitude, because attitude and persistence go together. As a matter of fact, attitude can keep you uptone, uplifted, forward thinking in spite of the oppositions. You can't let the things get you down. That's supposed to happen. Destruction will always follow intentions. Keep your attitude right. This book will help. You can get this at Amazon, I think, or half price bookstores, or wherever these books are sold. It's an old book, but it's a really, really good book. And if you want something in life that you really, really want, number one, you can get it. But you're going to have to do a couple of things. One, check your attitude, because attitude is everything, everything. And number two, be persistent. Remember, destruction follows intentions. If you intend to do something, expect opposition, expect negative things to happen. The key to it is to persist. Be persistent. So let me tell you something. What do you want? What do you really want? Write it down. See yourself doing those things and get to work. Get this book. It's not expensive. Or something like this, something that deals with your attitude, and work on your persistence, because those two together, you can achieve more than you ever thought possible. Hey, I'll talk to you next time, okay? Bye.